Hi everyone, so I'm just going to talk about my new camping gear for 2024. So first up is my new Trekology Pillow. So I had a cheap Amazon one that lasted me a decent amount of time, but it got a puncture and I couldn't fix it because it was like along the seam and stuff. So then I started using just a regular little small camping pillow from a cheap one from Go Outdoors. It's about $18.99 on Amazon at the moment. It weighs about 110 grams. It folds down really small. It's got a nice valve on it, like that. Like you see. And next is the Jetboil Summit Skillet. Now this is a great bit of kit, and I might be showing my age a bit, but I actually got quite excited when I got this at Christmas. Now on Amazon these are retailing at about £50, which might seem like a lot for a frying pan for camping, but it is a brilliant bit of kit. It's probably the best frying pan in this house. The non-stick on it is absolutely amazing. I used it on my last camp when I made a stew, and cleaning it afterwards was just a breeze. It's just everything just wiped off. Now it weighs 480 grams, so it's not the lightest, but it's way lighter than a regular frying pan. So number 3 on the list is the Gerber Sumo folding knife. It weighs 145 grams and costs around £45 online. So it has a really nice pivot lock mechanism on it. It feels really nice in the hand. I used it on my last camp just for peeling and chopping veg and some meat. And any camp that I go on now that I'm going to be doing some food prep, I'll be taking this along with me. So number 4 on this is a Folden Table. Now I absolutely love this table. I watched one of Paul Messner's videos a while back, and he was showing a table by Soto, and when I looked it up online it was between £44 and £50 online to buy, which is way out of my budget for a table. And then one evening on browsing AliExpress, I came across this beauty. Now this is made by Paco One and costs £11, and it looks to be pretty much identical to the Soto one. It weighs 395 grams, so it's not one for the ultralight backpackers, and I like to take a few luxury items with me. So this is brilliant. Unfolds like that, and then put it away. Look at that. Now talking about luxury items, I've got the UCO candle. It doesn't put out loads of light. It's quite bulky, but there's something about having like a candle light at night when you're all cozy in your tent. I probably won't take this on every camp, but depending on the tent that I'm taking and how much kit I'm carrying, I'll probably just throw this in my bag. The candles on it, the ones I've got, are supposed to last 8 hours, which is more than enough for a winter's night. Just stick that on my table, bit nice. Now this one really isn't for camping, really. It's more for my videos. And I got the Rode wireless microphone. That's what I'm using to do this one. I've only used it on a couple of camps so far, and I'm still getting to grips with it. There's lots of different options you can do for recording, like you can record from the transmitter and the receiver as well. So if like you're getting a bit of clipping on one, you can use the other audio. I also really like how it performs in the wind. The 2 camps that I have done with it, it's been quite windy, and it's handled it absolutely brilliantly. The battery life on them seems to be really good. It lasts the full hike and a bit of my camp, and then overnight I can just charge them up using my USB battery that I take on my camp anyway. So at number 7 is the Osprey Atmos AG LT65. So this is a bag I'd actually been looking at for quite some time, but the price had been putting me off. So currently on Amazon they're £215, which is quite expensive really, but it is a good bag. So even if you were paying full price, I think it is probably worth it. I was quite lucky really and managed to get in the Amazon sales and picked it up for 175, which is quite a chunky saving really. Now this bag weighs in at 1.9 kilograms, so it's by no means the lightest bags. There's far lighter ones out there, but it is one of the comfiest bags that I've ever used. It is amazing. It's got an amazing back system on it. So if you'd like a more in-depth review of this bag, just leave a comment below. This is the last one on the list. This is the Heatseeker Quilt with Ground Dwellers add-on by Hang Tight. I got this on Etsy, and I've been tempted to use a quilt for some time, but I've been really happy with my Snug Pack sleeping bag that I've been using for the last couple of years. Although the Snug Pack is warm, it's quite bulky, it's quite heavy. I think it weighs around 1600 grams, whereas this quilt, I think it's about 680 grams. I've not actually weighed it, but it's so much lighter than the other one, and it'll pack down really small. The bag they gave with it, it's quite small, so I'm going to put it into like a dry bag and compress it down that way. They say the comfort rating for this is between -9 and -6 degrees C. So I'll have to test that, obviously. And again, if you'd like to see a more in-depth review of this quilt, leave a comment below. I honestly think this is probably the best budget quilt for wild camping you can get. A lot of quilts are really expensive unless you go for like the cheap Chinese ones, but this one's like handmade by some guy on Etsy in America. But I'll probably do a full review once I've used it a few times on camps and stuff. So thanks for watching, especially if you've got this far, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. See you again soon. Bye.